dare I say that it appears that since my last visit to the hospital I have become rather sick. And, well, I mean, apart from being visibly, presumably still under the influence of medicine which is supposed to cure the very psychological deficits for which I am being held in this environment, which is clearly unworthy of a human being. The treatment of physical ailments has thus far been somewhat less successful, so that despite the painkillers I fortunately do own, I still suffer from what the doctor called a slight inflammation of something behind the rib, which may have been the consequence of a cold, but surely not a consequence of breathing the air in this room. In addition, and of course, it cannot be at all a side effect of whatever other drugs I'm being given that prevent me from feeling emotion. Needless to say that I'm being given these drugs without consent and knowledge. But as those with some medical knowledge and who have hitherto followed these reports know, I have reason beyond any supposed mental disease to believe that they are in some way administered, because of course I do feel the side effects quite clearly. When I declared that I was suffering great pain, one of the noises with which the perpetrators communicate with me broke out. And as usual, I asked the entirely vain question as to the motivation for what is being done to me, for that is of course the one great mystery that continues to occupy my mind. Not quite, because I'm a mathematician, but I would venture that it is not unreasonable to assume that for any person in my position it would be rather an issue that would appear pressing. Well, at any rate, I might have mentioned it before. I'm reading Oliver Twist by Charles Dickens to drive away the pain. And while I am an adult and supposedly more capable of suffering, well, I mean, it does sort of feel, kind of familiar. Well, as I might have already mentioned, after leaving the hospital, I was managed to walk to the central station and from there on find my way home. But, well, the illness is now here again, and, well, I mean, I think it will be of little surprise to any viewership that my capabilities to do mathematics in this state are rather limited, because I do fail to blot out the pain to a sufficient extent. I do hope that my being in this very dank room where everything is full of mold and the ceiling is coming down, that this won't have any negative effects on the prospects of my recovery, but that is of course by no means a certainty. I think I shall have the occasion to post a picture of the place where I am supposed to prepare food. Well, it is really a shame that none of my family appears to be very keen to at least temporarily free me of this environment, but apparently I have proven myself unworthy of it, and therefore am denied the great honor. Well, yeah, I mean, I certainly can understand the attraction that this book has for so many years exerted upon the English-speaking world. Well, the only thing I have to regret at present is that while I can read English books while understanding most, the same is certainly not true for the French language, and it appears as though that will remain so for quite a while, because the substance which I am being given, which is very probably olanzapine by the symptoms, greatly negatively affects the memory. So I would close this video with a fitting line in French, but as I am unable to do so, I won't.